1 second, guys. I'm just gonna plug my Ethernet cable in. Won't be a sec. I just need to move y'all. God, I sounded American then. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but I'm British, so it sounds a bit weird. Oh, ah. Yeah. Rightio. Okay, we're up and running. Sorry I was a bit late. I was just sorting some paperwork stuff out. Anyway, there is an update on the John Kuckian story, and it's a doozy. Just 1 second. Right. Right. I have been keeping an eye on everything that's going on with John currently, and he's back. I think the last time I checked, he had uploaded a couple of videos, just drama videos. Right. 3. A Tati and Manny one 3 days ago. A Manny violently mauled by a dog. Complete spelling errors. That was 1 day ago. And James Charles' epic meltdown with Tati 1 day. Now, the long videos, which he seems to be going for at the minute, but I think I know why. And I'm actually going to test something. Right. Half-hour video. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 ads in. Half-hour video. I think I put 3 or 4. But, you know, who's counting? He's doing it to maximise on his ad revenue. His last video's only got 76,000 views, which is not great for him. But like I say, it hasn't been up that long. So anyway, right. So the first delivery has been received of some of the pigments, the eye pigments, and it's just, you can only see the top of my head. Oops. Right. So I'll go on to this bit. Right. So here is somebody's actually received it and has done a sort of a review. And here is the tweet. Continued. I did not put them on my eyes because my hand actually started tingling after I swatched them for about 20 minutes. The packaging sucks. Those little white clamshells are full of residue. The powder fallout after only swatching them and wiped it off easily. Not worth it. Right. I'm trying not to breathe into the microphone because I've been getting complaints. Pigment. Right, let's have a look at Pigment. Is it going to work this time? Yeah, it's going to work this time. Right, so his pigments are... They're not smooth, they're not buildable, they're not blendable, and we're not sure whether there's glitter in it or not. Right, his pigments, which are... It's a pack of 3, and they're like this big. And they're $15. Right, and somebody's actually found where they think he's been doing them, because at the minute, I've already said this in prior videos, and several other people are also of the same opinion that he's private labelling, which I will get to in a minute. So there's a reason why I was looking at this, because somebody actually said that they think they found out why he's private Where's private labelling? Let's have a look. Let's see if I can find it. Because somebody said, oh, well, look, I think I've found where he's getting them from. So there's a few other things as well, but I'll get to those. So, Luke, come on. Come on. I have seen them. I think it's Alibaba. I'll just try it. Alibaba eyeshadows. Right. They're very similar to these ones here, but they're the individual ones like these here. Right, so let's have a look. So one's 112 Salvage, 114 Titties, and 116 Shook. This is 112 Paris. Right. So let's have a look. Salvage, lustrous purple cherry undertone. Yeah, I can sort of see that with that. 114. Let's see if I can find it. Let's have a look. Right here. Very similar. Today's seductive burgundy rich wood undertone, and one's an intense orange pearlescent undertone. No, thank you. So, seductive burgundy. So 5 or 6. No, those are the glitter ones. That's not the ones I'm after. Let's have a look. It's 120. Eyeshadow. 140. Right. It's not showing that, but I think it is. They are very similar to these ones. One that's well, there's a lot of things about this guy weird me out. Oh, 1 sec, I've gone offline, I think, for a little bit. Oh no, I'm back on. So I don't know if I missed any, but we think we figured out that they're on Alibaba. So it's. I'm just trying. There is a tweet. AliExpress, yeah. So Alibaba Express. Right. Let's see if I can find. Here we are. Right. So it's fall. Eyeshadow. Eyeshadow, right. Nope, similar to that one, but slightly different. Let's have a look, see if I can find it. Because somebody else found it, and they're the exact same tones that he has on his website. So come on, come on. Why can't I find it? Yeah, even in here you can see it. I'm just seeing if I can find the website. See if it shows me in the video. Because I have actually watched this video. No, she doesn't have the link in the thing. But those are the exact same colours that he has. And this, he calls people out for private labelling. But he seems to be doing a lot of private labelling. It's a bit weird. You know what I mean? Let's see if I can get a better look at the website this way. Let's have a look. Repackaged AliExpress pigments. Come on. Look. No, it's not showing me. Where is that on? Similar to them. But they're very similar to these ones here. Very similar price. In actual fact. Right, so similar items. But even some of this you've got right, let's have a look. What numbers are they again? 112, 114 and 116. 112. Come on. Because I want to see them for myself. URE eyeshadow. Right. They might have taken them down, or she can access something I can't. Anyway, they're probably mixed within these palettes anyway. But the fact that he's putting these off as his own, but yet they're pretty much very clearly not his. Here are a few, I think. Here's two of the colours. So I've managed to find it. So here's two of the colours. So that's two of the colours. And then there's like a burgundy. So here's some of the colours. And it's so weird that he's saying that these are his when these are clearly what he's on his website. There's the purple, there's the red, there's the orange. There's the purple, there's the red, there's the orange. Almost the exact same, but of course he's had to change the packaging because he doesn't want people to know he's private labelling, but the packaging he's using is cheap, as is the same with the packaging from the lips. And also, he's saying that he didn't know about Jeffree Star having a green lipstick that was called Dirty Money, but yet there is actual footage of a live stream where he's actually looking at Jeffree Star's website and he sees it. And he's always calling people out for private labelling, and he calls Morphe out, he calls all these people out for private labelling. And that's pretty much what he's done. He's done it with his brushes, he's done it with his lips, and now he's doing it with his face. Now, there are other issues. Two of the ingredients in the eyeshadows are dangerous. There's the one I've already talked about, so I'm not going to rehash that. I will, when this goes up as a normal video, what I will do is I will link in the iCard the other live streams I've done and the other videos I've done on this particular topic. At this point, I'm going to have to, I'll probably just put a big video playlist, probably pop them in the playlist that I already have for John, and you can go through there and pick and choose the videos. One of the videos will include this one, because she goes through a lot of this. Also, let's have a look. See if I think she mentions it. Let's have a look. Yeah, this is the expensive packaging he's used. This guy pisses me off. Sorry, but he does. He pisses me off. He calls people out for doing certain things, and he does them all the time. So somebody's called him out and said, "Hold on a minute, you're private labeling your stuff because we can find it for a lot cheaper." And as I was saying, two of the ingredients. This is why I usually like editing videos. Two of the ingredients are dangerous. There's the one I've already covered, and then there is another one which I didn't realise was in there. It's in a lot of cosmetics, and I think there's actually a cosmetics company that don't use it anymore. I'm not sure if she brings it up in the she might not cover it, but one of the others do cover it. In one of the ingredients in the eyeshadows is talc. Now, talc is used in a lot of things. A lot of people have used it on the babies, but it is a very well-known carcinogenic. And there are makeup companies that are no longer using talcum powder. Let's see if I can find who they are. Makeup, there's one very big one. Companies who don't use talc. Makeup Geek, I think, is one of them, looking for talc-free, mica-free and paraben-free, because they've actually found a way of doing something without having the talc in there, because it's very much it's not really a translucent thing, it's just there to pad things out. And like I said, this poor lass, she bought the I can go back up now. She bought the eyeshadows, she swatched them, and then she had a reaction because nobody knew what was in them. And it turns out that not only is there the one chemical that is illegal in the US, and we're trying to make it illegal in this country, but there's also talc in it, which is a non-carcinogenic. Now, there's another factor as well. In the packaging, on the packaging, it actually states made in the People's Republic of China. News for you, John. It means it's not cruelty free. Because any makeup made in China is tested on animals. You can ship it into China without it being tested on animals, but it's being made in China. So that means it's being tested on animals. And if it's AliExpress, like we have the sneaking suspicion that it is, then that is a problem. So, right, shipping and payment. Yep, Singapore. It's from Singapore. Right, our Singapore. Our poor animal. Do make test makeup on animals. We've all heard about how cruel animal testing will be, but we've seen the email circulated a list of products to avoid. Do you know that Singapore is a huge advocate for animal testing? And the packaging actually states made in the People's Republic of China, which means that if it's made in China, then it's tested on animals, because all makeup made in China has to be tested on animals. So it's not cruelty free. And then I didn't know this, but one of my, I think she's not a loyal subscriber, but she is a common watcher. I think she watches lots of my John videos, and she informed me, I didn't realise this, that the returns, even though the business is based in London, the returns address is in Newcastle. And if you read the returns policy, if you return something, you're not going to see a dime. I will... community. Here. His return address is 458 Lowfrower Street, Newcastle upon Tyne, England, NE1, which we'll have a look at in a minute, which is a Mails Boxes Inc. location. Read the returns policy very carefully. You will not see a dime if you already brought the product. Right, so we will copy and paste that address into Google Maps. Google Maps. Mailboxes Inc. Right. So we will look for the Kuckian Cosmetics business address. Let's have a look. Right, so we will have a look at this here. So this is where his business address is. This. Oh yeah, John, you're a legitimate company. And this is your registered company address. Hmm? Hmm? What? 3537 Ludgate Hill, right. Okay, that isn't exactly Ludgate Hill, right, well, this is where your business is based. Let's have a look here, see if it's here. Thirty-five, 37. Right, so I've gone too far. $29. That's 45. That's 43. That's 42. So it will be here somewhere. Not exactly the best place to go. Not exactly the best place to have a business. It's a legitimate company where you work on formulas. I don't think any of that is a registered lab. Let's have a look here, see if this is what we're looking for. Why? Why have an office where you leave? Oh no, stay. Why did I do that? Come on. Right. Don't know what happened there. Anyway, So his business is based in a proper place in London, but the gist of it is that the office space doesn't look like it's a makeup company that owns the office space, and the returns address is a mail drop in Newcastle. And one of the first people to review it had a reaction, and quite a severe one. Now, I do hope that he proves us all wrong, and I do hope that the grumblings and what the impressions we're getting at the moment are just, a few outliers. But I have a funny feeling it isn't, especially with the way he handled the whole brushes thing, where he bought brushes that you could get for $4 or $5, put his name on them, and then sold them for like $32, which is private labeling. So it's it's one of those things that you worry that people who are in a mindset where they fall for these type of emotional tactics that John does, and the I'm your best friend tactics that John does, and that worries me. So, but yeah, he is back. He's not addressed any of the controversy. He's not addressed the threats to several people, mainly Peter, Margot, and Petty Page. And I don't know whether we actually are ever going to get an apology for the way he's treated people. Just because of his history, we have a lot of questions with regards to this. And the things that he said he doesn't like doing, it appears is exactly what he's doing. And he's saying that it's this high-end makeup range, hence why he's charging so much. But yet, people are finding the almost exact same thing with the exact same ingredients on Alibaba for a couple of dollars. I don't have the money to do this, but what I would love for somebody to do is actually buy the pigments, buy the same ones off Alibaba or AliExpress, and test the two and see if they're the same. But from what we've seen in the tweets and what we've seen on the swatches, they're patchy. When you try and build them, they don't. When you try and blend them, they don't. That they are very patchy. That they have a lot of fallout, and he's supposed to have made this formula perfect. There's also speculation that when he was doing the swatches, that he was actually swatching other makeup brands to make it look like his swatches were so pigmented, because we've seen the pictures that I've showed in this that show you virtually no pigment and a lot of fallout. But I think this is going to be an ever-evolving situation with John, and until because I think somebody has actually said to Margot that they're going to send her their order so that she can have a look at it. Anyway, right, next week's videos. There's a slight change of plan. I was going to pre-record this last week so that then I wouldn't have to record while Mother was here. She's downstairs watching telly at the minute, and the other off's at work. But I didn't really have time to do that. I have an idea for one video, but I don't know what I'm going to do for the other video. I'm sure I can think of something. But I will do them in live stream form during the week, because the husband will be working from, so I think, Sunday night onwards. I'll be able to live stream at that point, so that then I can talk to you guys and we can have a chat, shall we say. So, but yeah, this video should go live probably within a couple of hours, and you will see what I saw. Like I said, sorry, there's a bit of me trying to find things, but it's because I wasn't planning on going and looking for the shadows myself, but I did. What I might do is put the live stream on put the live stream on private, and then edit the video slightly tomorrow. I don't know, I haven't decided yet. I'll figure something out, but we'll see. Right, I'm gonna go and get some sleep because I've had 0 sleep. For the second person who's just joined in, sorry, you've come in just as I'm about to go to bed. But I would watch the live stream because there's a few things that I've found out, and it makes even more make no sense. And oh, just watch the video. There are a few bits where you can see me genuinely looking for things, but that's because I thought I had the things I needed, but then I lost them. So anyway, that's me for not being prepared properly. Dingus. Anyway, stay safe, guys. Be good, and I will see you soon.